Yeah, free that boy Gates, man. Free that boy Gates, for real though. 30 months, that shit ain't nothing to a real street nigga, you know what I'm saying? I done did so much shit, bitch. I don't do 30 months on my head, 2 years and a half, why not, bitch?
What's going on? It's yours truly, just say it with me. They call me Mr. Taliaferro. How's everybody doing out there? So some more details, kind of startling stuff came out about Kodak Black's sentencing. He has been sentenced to 46 months in prison for simply lying about guns on application. He can't buy guns at all with open indictments. We'll get into that more shortly. Real quick. I am running an Instagram account and I'm trying to promote this thing. Y'all been following me like crazy. If you have not done so, make sure you're following me on Instagram at itsmrtaliaferro. I'm gonna start posting more, and you really want to be following your boy because I'm about to do a crazy giveaway in the month of December, and I want you to be a part of it, win some of this free stuff. So follow yours truly on Instagram at itsmrtaliaferro for more details on how you can win big. All right, let's get into the video here. So we've been talking about Kodak Black being sentenced to 46 months in prison, and more details came about just exactly what was said to him in court on Wednesday, so I can give you guys more details. So sum up a long story. You might want to watch some of my previous videos. Sum up a long story, Kodak Black got arrested because back in February he went to the gun store. He bought 3 weapons. All right, now one of them weapons was used in a shooting. Kodak Black wasn't even charged for that. All right, they got his fingerprints on the gun that was involved in the shooting. Thank goodness he wasn't even charged for that. All right, here's what Kodak Black got jammed up for. He has an open indictment in South Carolina. He's facing 30 years for essentially rape. You can't buy weapons if you have an open indictment. He also lied about his social security number. That's neither here nor there. And to top all that off, the next month, Kodak Black went right back to the gun store trying to buy 3 more guns. Again, you can't buy weapons if you have open indictments. Somebody should have told him, you shouldn't be the guy going to the store to buy weapons. Let's get past that. Let's fast forward past that. Let's get up into his sentencing date on Wednesday. Kodak Black walks in court. He asked the judge for some leniency. This is like the 3rd or 4th time in as many years Kodak Black then walked in his courtroom and asked the judge, can you be lenient with me? Please give me another chance, judge. I'm summarizing here. And this time around, the judge wasn't as nice. Kodak was asking for like 34 months. The judge gave him 46 months. It could have been 96 to 120 months. That's what Kodak could have got. He could have got 10 years. So if you look at it in the grand scheme of things, you don't wish time on anyone, but it could have been a lot worse for the Project Baby. Now, one big piece of evidence that was used against Kodak Black. Now, his sentencing wasn't, in any way, his sentencing didn't harper on this evidence, but it was used to prove that Kodak Black hasn't changed. Was Kodak Black got into a fight on October 29 with another inmate. All right, a correctional officer tried to break this fight up, and the district attorney told the judge in court on Wednesday that apparently Kodak was on drugs. Now, I'm not gonna judge homie. He's going through it. He's in prison. It looks like he could possibly be coping with being in prison with using drugs. I've heard worse stories when you're in jail. Apparently Kodak Black, after he was pepper sprayed, he retaliated against his correctional officer by punching the guard 2 times, gripping his balls to the point where this correctional officer's abdomen and his intestinal wall were breached. And it looks like it took 4 other officers to restrain Kodak. The unarmed officer was hospitalized, and he has a hernia and will require surgery for his injuries. Again, the fight was not factored into Kodak's sentencing, but the U.S. District Attorney used this information to say, yo, this man is in here trying to ask you to lower his sentencing and not give him as many months. But as of 2 weeks ago, he was high fighting a correctional officer. So obviously that didn't work in Kodak Black's favor. And the judge left Kodak Black with something that I'm pretty sure he's going to think about for the next 3 to 4 years while he's behind bars. The judge told Kodak Black, Federico Moreno said, young people do stupid things, Kodak. But the problem with you is you've been doing stupid things since you were 15, and that's why I'm giving you 4 years. I do want it to be known that Kodak Black did get some kind words from fellow rapper who's recently did some time, Kevin Gates. Kevin Gates did hop on Instagram and post Kodak and say, after all the hardship, Almighty Allah grants us ease. May your vacation be a peaceful journey, and may you return wiser, stronger, and greater than ever before. We love you, sir. And there were people all around saying free Kodak Black. Yeah, very startling details, man. I hope Kodak's okay, but like I said, I've talked to a lot of people who've been behind them walls, and you do what you can to get by. Some people stay in prison. It's not as hard as other people stay. I ain't judging anyone. That's not my thing here. But it looks like, according to this U.S. District Attorney, it's clear as day Kodak was on drugs to the point where he bit a man by the balls. I don't know what went on in that fight. We weren't there, so we don't know. But obviously that bit of information was used against Kodak in court on Wednesday, as he found out he will be doing the next 46 months in prison. Thank y'all so much for the time, love, support. I don't take it for granted. Salute. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
All the kids, they tuned in.
We locked in right now,
Mr. Taliaferro.
Shout out to Mr. Taliaferro.
You're watching Mr. Taliaferro TV.
Mr. Taliaferro TV.